So there is now prima facie evidence that misinformation was spread online. Was it deliberate? There's also a political war of words that's escalating. Joining me on the special broadcast, Charu Pragya is a lawyer and the spokesperson of the Bharatiya Janata Party. Dr. Shoaib Jamai is the AIMIM Delhi State President. He's also the chairman of the India Muslim Foundation. Ghanshyam Tiwari is the spokesperson of the Samajwadi Party. Preet Sirohi is the petitioner in the Turkman gate case. He's also the founder of Save India Foundation. Yashovardhan Azad is former special director of the Intelligence Bureau. And Dr. Jamai, if I may begin with you, sir, why the objection to a survey or demolition of illegal construction in certain areas, be it Turkman Gate or in the vicinity of the Jama Masjid? The allegation, sir, is that the management and close associates of the management appear to be using the mosque as a private income source, sir.
Thank you, Gaurav. I just want to bring into the reality check. The thing is that after failing into the various developmental plan on the issue of the developments in Delhi,
So give me a moment, we'll just try and reestablish
the Uttar Pradesh model by foundation and those who are serious and kind of the most biased kind of situation is going on in Delhi. If you see the list of the illegal religious structure in Delhi, there are more than 80 non-Muslim religious structures are there in Delhi. But we never went to the High Court to ask them to demolish those structures. If we go to the court and ask to demolish those kind of structures which are already in the court, then what will be the scenario? Will they demolish? There are 80s. I will give you the 10 list of the 10 as of now, if you want.
That's a very pertinent point you raised. So let me take it both to the petitioner and to Charu Pragya of the Bharatiya Janata Party.
As per the MCD norms, what will you do?
Very pertinent point you raised, sir. So let me bring in the petitioner
who have the shady characters, who have all those of illegal things is going on in their organization, and they are bringing these kind of issues to feel the hatred in the Delhi. This is very unfortunate, and I think this kind of the activity what is going on is very dangerous for the Delhi and for the communal perspective.
Okay, pertinent points you raise, except of course the threat that these activities are very dangerous. Sir, India, as you well know, will be ruled by rule of law. And Mr. Yashovardhan Azad can weigh in on that in just a moment. But Preet Sirohi, you're the petitioner in the Turkman Gate case. Your petition led to this joint survey of 36,428 square feet of encroachment at the Faiz-e-Elahi complex, if I may. What is your motive, sir? Are you just targeting places of worship of a particular community? Mr. Shoaib, I says that there are many temples or other religious places that are also illegal. Have you targeted them too?
इनके जहरीले बयानों का जवाब देने से बेहतर है कि मैं आपके चैनल के माध्यम से समाज को ये बताऊं कि ये पूरा जो कॉम्प्लेक्स है ये 3 पार्ट में डिवाइड था, ए, बी और सी। ए पार्ट वो जो सड़क और फुटपाथ यानी 2512 स्क्वायर फीट लैंड जो पीडब्ल्यूडी और सड़क की थी, जो एनक्रोचमेंट है। पार्ट बी जो 36,428 स्क्वायर फीट है, जो एमसीडी की लैंड थी। मलबा हटने के बाद ही क्लियर होगा कि वो पूरी तरह से एनक्रोचमेंट हटा है या नहीं हटा, या हमें वापस कोर्ट जाना है। 2 बात। तीसरी बात, जो सी पार्ट है जिसके ऊपर ये मस्जिद खड़ी हुई है, उसके लिए तो हम कोर्ट गए ही नहीं, वो तो हमारी प्रेयर में था ही नहीं, क्योंकि हम जानते हैं 15 फरवरी 1940 में एक एग्रीमेंट के तहत मुंतजमा इंतजामिया कमेटी जामा मस्जिद को ये जमीन दी हुई है। और ये बात हम नहीं, ये मैनेजिंग कमेटी जानती है। मैनेजिंग कमेटी ने समाज को बरगलाया, समाज से झूठ बोला कि वक्फ बोर्ड को नहीं सुना गया। इन्होंने झूठ बोला कि मैनेजिंग कमेटी को नहीं सुना गया। मैनेजिंग कमेटी को 2 बार हियरिंग पे एमसीडी ने बुलाया। मैनेजिंग कमेटी को के साथ साथ वक्फ बोर्ड को एमसीडी ने 2 बार बुलाया। इनके लिखित सबमिशन है। और सुनो, उसके बावजूद ये हमें अपोज करने के लिए कोर्ट गए। कोर्ट में न्यायाधीश साहब ने पूछा कि जो स्ट्रक्चर है मस्जिद का वो किस पार्ट पर खड़ा है, तो इन्हीं के वकील ने बोला सी पार्ट पर। तो इन्होंने पूछा, इनके सामने पूछा एमसीडी किस पार्ट के ऊपर कार्रवाई कर रही है, उन्होंने कहा बी। पीडब्ल्यूडी किस पार्ट के ऊपर कार्रवाई कर रहा है, उन्होंने कहा ए। तो उन्होंने बोला सी पार्ट के ऊपर ना पीडब्ल्यूडी कार्रवाई कर रही है और ना ही एमसीडी, ये जानकारी आपको है। तो मैनेजिंग कमेटी ने हाँ करा, हाँ की, एक्सेप्ट किया कोर्ट में कि नहीं कर रहे हैं, ये सी
तो
पार्ट
अब
पर
मैं
नहीं कर रहे
घनश्याम
हैं।
तिवारी
तो
को भी
फिर
इस
ये अफवाह,
चर्चा में
ये
जल्दी से
अफवाह क्यों
लाता
फैला
हूं।
दी?
शोएब, give me a moment. Mr. Jamai, just give me a moment. Ghanshyam Tiwari, the court directed a 2-month survey also around Jama Masjid on the 7th of January 2026, stating if there is any illegal construction, appropriate action shall also be taken. They've directed a factual survey. Verification is to happen. Now, even in this case, in Turkman Gate, sir, when legal facts were known, why would your party MP go there? Why would rumors be spread in your view that masjid is being targeted when it was very clear masjid was not targeted, only illegal encroachment should be was being demolished? Shouldn't political leaders be more careful, or was the Samajwadi party leader looking for ulterior gains, sir?
Good evening, Gaurav, to you, the viewers, and the fellow co-panelists. There are three important things. One is basic application of common sense in a democracy. The basic application of common sense by Delhi police and the BJP government would be that Praveen Khandelwal, who's a member of parliament from Chandni Chowk constituency, as a public representative, should have been there. The basic use of common sense is that the MLA from that constituency, whose father was also an MLA, he is a reputed leader from that constituency, should have been there, should have been taken in confidence. The third basic application of mind is that as your videos show, right now in daytime, the demolition is going on. Is there any problem? No. Is Delhi police a brigade of thieves? No. They are Delhi police. They are an arm of the state. What is the need to go there on a winter night at midnight? Did the court say that you should be there on midnight? So Delhi police go there in midnight, allowing rumors to circulate, allowing pictures of bulldozers to circulate without taking into confidence the public representatives in a state which is already has a bad name for BJP government.
Okay, both
like
Charu
Kapil
Pragya
Mishra
and
ministers-
Mr. Yashovardhan Azad seem to be disagreeing with you on two different aspects. And when I interviewed the Delhi Police Joint Commissioner, he told me there were multiple meetings that were held with the Area Aman
No,
Committee.
the
Multiple
question is
meetings.
who peddled the fake news? Who
Okay,
peddled the fake news? This is
sir,
the
we
same
put
gentleman
Can I
out
get my
certain
turn to
names.
speak,
has
please?
peddled the
Okay,
fake
Charu
news
Pragya
that
wants to come
masjid
in.
is going.
Sir, I'm coming back to you, but Charu Pragya hasn't intervened, neither has Mr. Yashovardhan Azad. Charu Pragya, what was the need to go late at night to do this? And are only places of religious, of worship of the minority community being targeted, ma'am?
Good evening, Gaurav. Now, illegal encroachments in my city don't get religious immunity. Let nobody forget that. Only constitutional scrutiny has been happening. This was a strict compliance with the orders of the Delhi High Court. Let that not be misunderstood at all. Let me tell you a few more things. On the 22nd of December, when MCD put up notices, no notice was put up for the mosque itself. No notice was put up for the mosque. For all those who were taking the mosque into account and spreading fake news, knew perfectly well that because the notice had not been put up, the mosque is not going to be touched. So those who talked about the mosque being razed down did it deliberately. Were they trying to provoke communal tension because it suited their political narrative? I don't know. I'll wait for the police to find out. Let's
Okay.
also remember that 36,000 square feet of public space in Delhi belongs to the people of Delhi. Strictly
Yes.
to the people of Delhi. And for years you've encroached upon it, you sat upon it, आप बारात घर बना रहे हो, रिक्शा स्टेशन बना रहे हो, अपने पर्सनल दुकानें वहां से चला रहे हो. Is that what public infrastructure is for? And then tomorrow, who's going to be responsible for blocking emergency accesses? Who's going to be
Okay.
responsible for hindering sanitation infrastructure? So on and so forth. Also, there is after repeated verification, this demolition was carried out. Repeated verification was done. Sufficient time was given to people to vacate the area. And to answer Ghanshyam's question, why at night? Do you know that there is absolutely no mandate or law or case law in any of the courts which say that there is a strict time for demolition? Old Delhi, Purani Delhi, is a very, very crowded area, Gaurav. In
Sure.
that crowded area, people are always milling around. This was a safe time to go and
So let me
carry out the
quickly bring in
demolition
Yashovardhan
activity.
Azad
But one
on
second, Gaurav, one very important point I want to still raise. Everybody
Okay.
is still talking about a legally mandated constitutional demolition of illegal structures. Why are they not talking about police people being attacked? 5 police personnel are behind bars. And I'm also
Yes.
going to take a moment to thank Preet Bhai for standing fearlessly in the face of all the people who are trying to spread communal tension in our country.
But
All
is,
of them,
the
including
point that
Samajwadi
Shoaib
party
Jamai
leaders
raises
who
is
are giving
Preet
false and
or
misleading
similar
statements.
activities, madam, are they only targeted at Dharm Vishesh or one particular
No,
religion?
absolutely not. But this was not for
Okay.
a dharm vishesh or a religious construction at all, Gaurav. This is what I'm
Okay,
trying to say.
Yashovardhan Azad.
This
Quickly,
was for
Yashovardhan Azad,
encroachment
since
around
time
an area.
is at a premium.
Nobody touched
Yashovardhan
the
Azad.
mosque.
Okay, Yashovardhan Azad. You've heard both Shoaib Jamai and our other panelists. Do you think there's merit in that argument that peace committees were not involved, locals were not involved, they were not informed, and this was a deliberate action to target minorities?
First of all, the High Court gave the order about 12 days back or 13 days back. Thereafter, the police did meetings with all the peace committee people, and normally it is done. There is no issue on that point of view. Third, the police has full operational capability, and the decision is completely with them when to do it. In most of these anti-encroachment operations, there's a huge problem. If night there was a problem like this, you can imagine what would have happened during the day. Number four, all these social media people who have been creating trouble, they must be arrested. Gone
Okay.
are the days when a lawful enforcement action taking place and people just throw stones at it. There was no business for any politician to be there when an enforcement action is done. But
Shoaib Jamai, quickly
Gaurav,
respond.
no.
Okay.
Gaurav, but
Okay, go on, sir.
one more point,
Okay,
which is very
go on, sir.
important. And you made a very bold question, which was not answered by anybody. Why is it that only religious places encroachment of one kind are targeted? Why is it there's 86 places mentioned by the municipal corporation of the Hindu worships are not being done? So it is a biased action, and no wonder it will create divisions in the society.
Oh, absolutely, because the strong arm of the law must apply equally to all. And
Yes.
Dr. Shoaib Jamai,
Gaurav.
let me bring in Dr. Jamai. I'll quickly take one intervention of all our guests. But Dr. Jamai, I want to understand from you, sir. All these chaps who are, spreading misinformation and absolute lies on social media, they should be arrested. They should be booked under stringent sections of the law.
Gaurav, I just want to thank Yashovardhan Azad ji that he mentioned that 86 places, religious places of Hindus have been named by the municipal corporation but not been demolished. This creates a division and the hopelessness in the society, creates fear in the society. And
That's
the second thing I
misinformation,
want
sir.
to...
Again, the mosque has not been demolished. It's only illegal encroachment
I
around
know,
the mosque.
I know,
So
it's a dargah
I'm
and all
making
those
that
things.
distinction in my broadcast so that our
Okay.
viewers go back better
Let me
informed.
complete it. But I agree with the Yashovardhan Azad that who peddle the fake news on the social media must be brought into justice. Then please do it in the case of Preet Sirohi. The petitioner himself peddled a fake news 5 days ago in his Facebook social media post that ये मस्जिद दरगाह फैज़-ए-इलाही मस्जिद को ध्वस्त कर दिया जाएगा 1 लाख कमेंट
Okay,
करो
I have
तो
to
ये मस्जिद गई.
bring in,
Then
since you've made a specific point about Preet
why not the
Sirohi,
police arrest
sir.
him now? Because
Okay,
he is the
Mr.
person who
Sirohi, you want to
peddled the
quickly
fake news
respond? जो
against the
आरोप आप
demolition
पे
of the
लगाए जा रहे
mosque.
हैं, क्या आप उसका
Then
जवाब
ask
देना
him.
चाहते हैं,
He
Mr.
is
Sirohi?
the
Okay,
same
Mr.
person who
Shoaib
creates...
Jamai, you made your point. Preet Sirohi.
कालकाजी में गोविंदपुरी मेट्रो स्टेशन के नीचे सड़क को वक्फ कर दिया गया. शोएब जमी जाएं, उनके कागजों की जांच करें. बादली गांव में झुग्गी के बदले बादली गांव की जमीन पर एक्वायर्ड लैंड पर कब्रिस्तान बना दिया. गवर्नमेंट की लैंड पर शोएब जमी जाकर जांच करें. शोएब जमी जाएं और जहांगीरपुरी में देखें, ग्रीन लैंड को वक्फ कर दिया. दक्षिणपुरी में जाकर देखें, पब्लिक टॉयलेट को वक्फ कर दिया. सादिक नगर में जाकर देखें, केंद्रीय विद्यालय को वक्फ कर
80
दिया.
से ज्यादा
जाएं और
non-Muslim
डॉक्यूमेंट की जांच
religious
करें.
places हैं.
वो
क्यों
गिरेंगी
प्राचीन
सारी,
मंदिर
आप
शिवा
जाओ
मंदिर
उनके
जो
डॉक्यूमेंट
यमुना के
ढूंढ के
किनारे
रखो।
नहीं
बनी
नहीं,
है,
जहां
उसको
जहां गैर
सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने
कानूनी
कहा
है, जहां
demolish
जहां
करने के
गैर
लिए,
कानूनी
क्या वो
है,
demolish नहीं
लेकिन
होनी चाहिए?
political
क्या
leaders
यार
should not be
देखो
there when
जाकर एक
administrative
बार
action is happening.
प्रेम से भाई
I want
जाकर
to bring
देखो
in,
वो
okay,
सारी सरकारी
Ghanshyam
जमीनें
Tiwari,
हैं।
quickly, sir, the last 30 seconds I have on this part of the show. Ghanshyam Tiwari, political leaders should not be there, especially those who are not from that constituency, sir. Do you agree? They should not be there because your leader, certain videos are under investigation. BJP claims he was inciting trouble, sir. That's what is their claim. We have no independent verification.
In a state where Kapil Mishra is minister and a party where batenge katenge is their mantra, this party does not bring trust to common people. When police enters at midnight, when people like Preet Sirohi has a very clear agenda, and when a basic Google search will tell you that in Delhi, in Yamuna floodplains alone, there is massive 75% encroachment, 7,362 hectares of land out of 9,700. So encroachment is a story town to town, city to city across the country.
Sure.
BJP and BJP government, if they choose to breach public trust, enter at midnight, allow a space to those who are going to use to spread fake news. It is important that
Can I come
leaders
in,
are
please?
build
Yes.
public trust. BJP cannot.
Fair
BJP
enough.
is
Let us see
standing
what police
batenge
investigations
katenge.
reveal about the
Gaurav, 10 seconds,
presence.
please.
Yes, Charu Pragya.
I will take the action very soon.
Gaurav, there was
Definitely
absolutely
they will
no
take the action.
violence till Samajwadi
Yes.
Party MP Nadvi did not turn up there. He's the one who instigated violence. Soon we will have CCTV reports, and I assure you, this is what will come out. This violence was instigated. It was not organic. Secondly, what is Ghanshyam talking about? Common people don't trust this government. The common people have chosen this government 3 times in a row, including in your state of Uttar Pradesh, Ghanshyam. So please don't think common people are silly. The important thing here is the news that is being peddled by the Indian opposition today is one which causes communal clashes in our country, which causes policemen to be attacked in our country. And I still haven't noticed any condemnation coming for that from any of the people who are opposing this
Okay.
demolition on your show today.
But I also want to quickly bring in Yashovardhan Azad on people who are instigating, the targeting of the security forces or the police. If there were people who spread rumors, sir, harshest possible action under law should be taken, whether they're YouTubers or influencers or whoever is spreading misinformation here, sir.
Absolutely, Gaurav. This is a high court order. Forget anything else. If there is a law enforcement in pursuance of any legal order from the high court, all these people should be proceeded against. Gone are the days when this could be done because there was no CCTV, there was no AI, face identification, etc. But today is
Because
not the time when we can
absolutely,
allow.
irrespective of who you are,
Yes.
howsoever high you may be, the law is above you, and that has to be strictly enforced in the most transparent manner, and we'll be tracking that story very closely. I want to thank all my guests.